down in East Gippsland this morning. Just did a quick solo trip down overnight. I left Melbourne at about 2:15 this morning and it's just hit 8 o'clock. It's freezing cold this morning. I've got about 50 layers on. Where I am at the moment is a big open lake in East Gippsland. And I've just found a few fish in the side imaging and down imaging on my Millerods unit. So I'm going to set up my drift with the wind. I'm going to start off with a 2.5 inch Zman Grub and put a little bit of this bloody tuna Procure scent on and give it a go. Hopefully you guys enjoy the footage from today. I'll catch you in a bit. Cheers. Okay, here we are. About to start fishing, about to make our first cast of the day. Trusty 2.5 inch Zman Grub, bit of Procure scent. Now I'm just drifting ahead with the wind. I've seen a few fish on the side imaging, only in about 2.5 meters of water here at the moment, so oh, sorry, 1.5 meters of water, so it's relatively shallow. A few little patches of weed here and there. Because it is quite shallow, I'm only using a 1/16 jig head this morning to start with, and we'll see how we go. Okay, I've just made a move and I've found the mother lode on the side imaging there, to the right and to the left of me. All those white dots, they're all Bream. Look at that school. Alright, so what I'm going to do is work my way upwind, turn around and then drift back down with the wind and hopefully get stuck into a few of these fish. We'll see you guys in a second. That's unreal. Look at all those fish. Yep. Alright, first cast with the Zman Slim Swim. And I felt a nice tick in the line. Little Bream, but it's the first Bream on the new Grub Freak, one of the production rods. He ate that little swim. Hopefully there's some bigger ones down there. At least we're off the donut, even though it's a little fish, but it's a fish. Let's see if the sound is showing any more fish. No, it's gone a little bit quiet. We might have to readjust our drift again onto that other big school. Yep, second cast, that's a better one. Alright, so swim they want. Slightly better. Might get the net for this guy. Come on, buddy. Come up here. He's not huge, but he's illegal. Alright, here's that swim down the hatch. Nice Bream. Alright, we're back. Just let that guy go. Get that swim out there again and see if we can find another one. Oh, that was a hit. Yep. Oh. Not sure if you guys saw that twitch in the line just near the boat. That was a good pluck. Let's see if there was a bit of scale. No. Might put a bit of scent on just to see if that will help on the next cast. Alright. So we had one little bump and one good hit on that cast. Let's see if we can do better on this cast. Just adjusting that drag. I'm only running 4 pound leaders, so relatively light. Just want to make sure that the drag is heavy enough to set the hook, but not be too heavy where I might pull the hooks or pop the line. I always make minor little adjustments. There's nothing scientific about it. It's just going by feel and a bit of experience. That might have been a fish. And again. Yep, there we go. Just back that one off a little bit. Similar size to before. Alright, we'll pull this guy in. There we go, nice bream. Swim in the corner. I just put that scent on. There we go. The sensitivity of these grub freaks is just absolutely phenomenal. Every little bite and bump, I can just feel through that rod. That's what allows me to catch these finicky bream, even on cold days like today. They're not always whacking it. I can just feel subtle little bumps and bites through this blank. I always have my finger on the blank, and that way I get pretty much direct contact with the lure and the fish. Yep. 2 and 2 casts. We're working something out. No monsters. Although this is probably the biggest for the day. Yeah, this is the biggest for the morning so far. Might get the net for this guy. Here he comes. Nice. He absolutely inhaled that grub. Oh, that swim rather. There we go. Alright, I'll get a few photos and let him go. Alright. Nice big bream. I'll let this guy go. Alright, we're back. That was 2 and 2 casts. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Come on, bream. Found a little patch where they're quite actively feeding, which is great. My first 2 spots were really quiet, so I was a bit worried for a second, but found a little area with a nice school of them. They seem to be actively feeding, which is great. Just be a matter of concentrating in this area and looking for other similar areas around the lake. That felt like a bite. Yep. There we go. Another one. Just back that drag off. Some good head shakes coming from this guy. That was right near the boat too. You guys would have seen I kept working that lure, working it, and he finally ate right beside the boat. Get him out of the electric. Come on, mate. Stubborn, this one. Another one that's just swallowed that swim though. Got these little pin sets which are perfect for this type of job. And out it comes. Alright, let this guy go. Alright, just put some more scent on. It's been a while since I've seen. Let's see. There's Mitchy. This one's for you, Mitch. Let's see if we can get a nice one. While Chappie's up at After on the Gold Coast, I'm freezing my butt off down here in East Gippsland, but this is where he and I pretty well grew up and learnt bream fishing. Yep. There we go. Mate, you're missing out on a ripper of a session already. I've been here for half an hour. It's just a little guy, but when it's just about every cast, you know that the fishing's pretty good. Okay. Still continuing this productive drift that I've had. I've probably caught 8 fish already in the past 20 minutes. So it's been quite a red hot little patch. Missed a few as well. So there's only been a handful of casts that have gone fishless or without getting it some sort of hit or missed opportunity. It's definitely a drift that I want to do again. Yep. Another nice black bream. Here it comes. Just taking it easy with him. One of my better fish for this morning. Get the net for him. That swim planted in his teeth there. Nice bream. Just pinned. Just pinned. Okay. Let's see how easily this pops out. There we go. Alright, I'm back again. Just been down the front of the system and haven't had any luck, so coming back to a spot where I've just done a couple of drifts before. I found fish. Now I've come back to it and there's fish on the side imaging right away, so I'm pretty confident in this area. I'll just stop the motor there. Get our swim. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to find a bream. Yep, there we go, first cast. On that swim again. Just thick through this area. That's a good bream. Beautiful. Might put the electric down shortly if this wind dies off completely. That was a good hit. Good head shakes. Back that drag off a little bit. Another nice bream. Get a quick photo of this guy and let him go. Alright, that's a wrap on the morning session of day one of my Gippsland tour. I'm going to be down here for one night, so essentially 2 days of full fishing. I'm doing a solo trip this time around, but hopefully you guys enjoyed my morning session. I've just been out in the lake, as I showed you guys, just been focusing on some of those bigger schools that I found on the side imaging and the down imaging of my Lowrance carbon unit. Early in the morning, those fish that I found weren't really concentrated. They weren't feeding at all, so it just took a matter of 2, 3, 4 moves until I found a good patch of fish and really started to whack them. And again, as you saw, that swim really dominated over the grub this morning, so worthwhile giving that a go next time as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that footage from this morning, and I'll catch you next time for the next episode. Cheers.